Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I do readings for the Pisces Collective. So this is a beautiful, beautiful card. It is number 24, so it goes down to 6. Between two worlds. So today we're looking at what it must feel like to always be shifting from the old into the new. And I'm going to show you the card. Very beautiful. This is Into the Lonely Woods. And they're both facing the other way. I feel like it seems like a great big distance if you're looking the wrong way. But the space in between is actually not all that far. Okay. So let's see here. Sometimes the gulf between the old world and the world yet to come feels like a chasm. It doesn't feel possible to bridge that gap, to somehow make it to the other side. So for a while we slump and go into ourselves, into the denying and destructive old ways. And just at this point a sign will appear. The scent of flowers, bird song, the colors of dawn will give birth to hope in your heart, and suddenly the gap will not seem so huge. The waters you must cross do not seem so deep, nor do they feel dangerous. And within a shorter while than you think possible, the old and the new will be bridged, and you will walk into the next life within this lifetime. So it's saying exactly that. Don't give up hope. Know that you are supported. And I did a whole reading this morning with a lot of spiritual support, them asking you to lean on them if you haven't seen it and you would like to see more. After this one is through, go ahead and watch that. They're both linked up together because both those cards were pulled for the same day, which is today. And you can watch one or both. Messages are all meaningful and they will be good for when you find it. Okay? Whenever you're here, that's when you're meant to be. Whether you get one or both. I'm going to pull from the Work Your Light Oracle. I've been pulling from this a lot this week. So, let's see here. Okay. So again, messages of, we have the Priestess, but the Priestess is also going to be the card of tomorrow. So it's not a surprise that it came in again. How are you being called to step up and lead, is what this one says. And the next one is share your voice, which we had this morning with the throat chakra. No surprise again. Okay, come out of the cave and expression. And it's written persecution. So I feel that this new road, this new path that you're taking, you may fear persecution. You may fear not being able to voice once you get here, once you get to the path you want. Maybe you're just, I feel there's a little bit of reticence of just, I'm holding back a little bit. I'm feeling like, what if I get judged? Okay? So the Priestess is telling you, trust your intuition. Okay? The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service. You are dedicated to the service of the planet, but you're also dedicated to serving others from a place of joy. Okay? And it's dedicated service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. That's the other part, that sometimes while you're in transition here, you can still very much be in a space of giving. When I started this YouTube channel, I didn't have it all figured out. I wanted to, and it was very scary for me to put one step in front of another without having the complete plan laid out or knowing exactly how things were going to be. But I kept getting egged on by Spirit, and they told me, just do it, and the rest will come. Just do it, okay? It says, in fact, you don't have to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story and your life. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that the leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward to. Don't fret too much about trying to work out what's going to happen, who's your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your life and your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life you long for somebody to lead you. You're longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. Heck, they might even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. You don't need to know the way. Just believe that there might be a different one. Okay? Step forward so that you can find yourself and people can find you. It's very beautiful, this card. Okay? So it's saying, don't worry. It may feel like the road is long and that you're just not getting anywhere. But you are. Just step forward and go ahead and move forward. Okay? All right. So the other card is share your voice. Let's see. I'm going to take a look. Share your voice. All right. You're being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up or through writing, singing, some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed. And we had, like I said, the reading this morning had the throat chakra. So you need to express. Sculpted for lifetimes, the voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. We also had the card of healing this morning. Okay? Going on our journey and then being stopped and having to deal with the healing of everything. Okay? Because you know the experience of healing, you're going to be able to help others heal themselves. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of you home. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you've kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There's never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you're not alone. You're not alone, okay? And that the world needs a unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. All right, so lead by example. Whatever you do in your life, you're helping others as well, okay? So, let's see here. I haven't pulled the deck out, but I will right now. I'm going to pull out the Muse. I've been wanting to use it, so I'm going to use it. I'm quite unprepared in this afternoon, but it's okay. It happens. All right. So let's see here, Pisces. Okay. So let's see here. All right. 2 materials, juggling a lot. 2 of inspiration, planning a lot. And 4 of inspiration, celebration. Okay? So, as you saw, they fell in reverse, but I got a feeling of like, no, it's upright. So that's why I'm leaving them upright with you right now, Pisces. Okay? So it's been a lot of the same old, same old. But I feel you're getting a hole right now in the way things are done. In other words, you're seeing, you're finally seeing the picture of what you want to be seeing, okay? You've broken through the same stuff that's always been there before. And it's time for you to really like embrace that, okay? So you have been juggling a lot, the two of materials. You've been juggling beautiful colors and embracing the newness of things. You are so ready to celebrate, okay, these beautiful things. This Four of Wands, the accomplishment. You want to share it with others. You want to share it with spirit. You want to like get together and make it feel like you are not being persecuted, or that, you know, you're not so far away from where you want to be. I really feel truly deep down in my soul that you're hoping that these twos, this two of inspiration, two material, will end up being this four of inspiration, okay? That it will bring on inspiration, that it will bring on what you need to come into you, so that you can feel validated, so that you can feel like you're seeing results and rewards and can celebrate that, okay? But these twos can only take you so far, Pisces. Okay, that's all I have to, that's all I can tell you though for that, because these twos will only take you so far. At one point, you have to take those steps forward. You have to launch in the Three of Inspiration, the Three of Cups, okay? You have to connect. It's almost like you got to connect with something. It's not just thinking. It's not just the mind. You have to voice. You have to move so that you can breach that space right here. Okay? Let's see. The Hermit, right. See, the Hermit is in reverse. This one, we're leaving in reverse. Why are we leaving it in reverse? The thing is the Hermit is about that inner wisdom. That's staying on that. You know, you could say, oh, that's the Hermit here. And that is your block. You need to move out of the Hermit mode. You need to come out of the cave. Okay? You've done introspection. You've looked at things. You have examined things. You've taken that solitary time, and you took that retreat to replenish and restore, but now is the time to take your Hermit and all of these cards that are looking and juggling and trying to figure it out and put it into action. Okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying it's time. Okay? Your guides are saying it's definitely time for you to do this now. Okay. So I'll take all of these. Time of strength. That number 8, again, that we saw this morning. I talked about that. That swirl. Again. Here it is, that infinity symbol, okay? Keeps coming back to you. Keeps coming back to you. The strength and the courage to move on. And that's what they were talking about. You have the word persecution. The card comes out below it. It's reminding you that you need to not feel persecuted, to take courage, to know that you have the courage to move forward. You have the ability to stay strong and move ahead, okay? You have the Six of Inspiration. There is that beautiful victory card, okay? Leading by example. Look at everybody who's looking at you. We had a recognition card this morning. That's what I said. It felt very much like the Six of Wands, and here it is, okay? And you have the Five of Inspiration, okay? You're a great problem solver. You can come up with like all of these different solutions on how to make something work. And this is what I feel that this card is. It's like there's conflicts. You can walk and talk it. You have been able, you have proven that you can do that, right? The Empress, the creative solutions to problems. You are able to do it. Divine Spirit is saying that you have everything you need here to use your voice and move forward in your life and do what needs to be done, okay? You have creativity. You're bringing, you have it to bring life to ideas. You can take it walking. That's what I feel that they're saying. Just take it walking, Pisces. Just walk and talk your truth, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do it, okay? Because as long as you keep waiting for things to happen, you'll always be between these two worlds. You're always going to be in, come out of your cave. Come out of your cave, okay? This is the message, the Hermit, and this, look, come out of your cave. Share your voice, Hermit one. You have knowledge and you have wisdom to share. You have a life to live. It's time for you to live it. It's time for you to come out and show us your beautiful colors. Show us your truth. Show us what we're missing. You have intuition on your side. The distance is not as bad as you think. Okay? You've contemplated a lot and you've juggled a lot, everything that you want. You know what you want your life to look like. So it's time for you to grab it. Take it. Have the courage. You can solve things creatively. You know you can. Okay? It is not as scary as you think. Success is right close to you, near the horizon of everything that you've ever wanted. Okay? So, I want you to write in the comment section right now for me, Pisces. I am going to come out of my cave. I will come out of my cave. Okay? And I want you to really think about where in your life right now you are sitting, figuratively or quite literally, in a cave of your life. Okay? Afraid of failure, afraid of success, afraid of something. And I want you to think to yourself, how am I going to move out of that energy and into one of courage and following through in my life? Okay? You are not as far away from success as you think you are. That is very short. It just seems like it is longer. Okay? The space is getting shorter. Believe it. That's it. All right, my beautiful Pisces, I'm going to let you go with this. I think I've said all I needed to say. If you need more, like I said, there's another video. And I thank you so much for all your support, your donations, everybody who's joining me on Patreon. I appreciate it so very much. I send you love, light, and blessings, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.